Now that we know a major character is coming back for the Pitt Season 2, the series can top its most powerful and emotional episode. The most popular medical dramas all feature as many personal storylines and romantic entanglements as compelling medical cases, but it's hard to say any show in the genre truly compares to this one. Thanks to its depiction of intelligent doctors working in an overwhelming emergency room and its creative hour-by-hour structure, Season 1 quickly became a hit for HBO Maximum. It wasn't a surprise that the Pitt was renewed for a second season. However, thanks to a cliffhanger moment at the end of the first 15 episodes, we weren't sure that a fan-favorite character would work at the Pittsburgh hospital again. Their return is great news and could mean we're going to be treated to an episode even better than Season 1's most memorable one. Dana is coming back to the Pitt Season 2. Image via Max. Dana Evans, Catherine Larnassa, will be in the Pitt Season 2, and every fan is likely thrilled about that. The series has been praised for its realism, and no character is as raw and honest as head nurse Dana. Like many who do this job in real life, she's as caring as she is strong, and she's used to keeping all the parts of the ER running smoothly. Every time Dana solves a problem or talks to Dr. Robbie, Noah Weil, about his mental health struggles and grief over losing his mentor, we love her even more. That's why it's so awful to watch patient Doug Driscoll, Drew Powell, assault Dana in episode 9. Since Dana wonders if she needs to leave the hospital, we weren't sure that she would be part of the second season. Thankfully, Larnassa is reprising her role, and it's great news that Dana didn't quit after all. Dana's return is a good sign that the Pitt Season 2 can top Episode 8's emotional storyline. There's no doubt that Episode 8, 2 p.m., is the most upsetting episode of the Pitt Season 1. It's awful watching a child named Amber Phillips, Hadley Smith, pass away at the hospital after drowning in her pool. The scene of Mel King, Taylor Dearden, talking to Amber's younger sister Bella, Olivia Fakova, will likely always stick in our minds. This episode goes further than most medical drama storylines. Sure, Grey's Anatomy has more than a few tragic deaths, but it's hard to think of any patient plotlines that are darker and sadder than Amber's. From Bella being too young to understand what's going on to Amber's grandmother's guilt over the accident, it's incredibly heavy. Since Dana is such an important character, and since her Season 1 arc ends on such an upsetting note, we can guess that the Pitt Season 2 can match the emotional intensity of 2 p.m. We know the Pitt Season 2 will take place on July 4th. Therefore, one episode could feature a tragic demise related to the holiday. Maybe Dana is still coping with the aftermath of her attack, which makes her become attached to a patient whom she gets to know before they pass away. Since Dana has a logical personality, she might also give Robbie and the others some advice about a medical case. On the other hand, Dana's trauma could mean she's closed off and colder than usual, which would add a compelling layer to another sad storyline. Now that we know that the Pitt can depict such pain and suffering, we can likely expect the second season to do the same thing. It's also possible that Robbie and the others will try even harder to save another patient after losing Amber, which would make this new episode particularly tough to watch. The Pitt Season 2 also needs to match Season 2's quieter, moving moments. Besides giving us an episode that is as emotional as Episode 8, the Pitt Season 2 should feature plenty of smaller moments between the main characters. The show works so well because each episode is a detailed, intricate, and layered look at what it's really like to work a hospital shift. While the doctors, residents, and medical students consult each other on patients, they also become involved in each other's personal lives. One of the best moments is when Dana and Heather Collins, Tracy I feature, talk about Heather's pregnancy in the first episode. Since they don't have much time to chat, it feels like a realistic conversation, but we also get the sense that most of the doctors are close and help each other through tough moments. That's what it's like in a real hospital, especially since medical professionals spend so much time working together in high-pressure situations.